"This is the most failed doll I have ever seen." He grabbed a weapon and rushed towards a woman, but she kicked him away. Doll shook his head, looking confused. At this time, Ruth heard the noise and asked what happened. Doll immediately perked up and walked to the bathroom door, seeing Ruth taking a bath. He grabbed the toaster and threw it into the bathtub. Ruth screamed in fear, and the two looked at each other awkwardly for a while. As a result, the toaster was not plugged in at all. Seeing that the assassination failed, Doll immediately fled. Ruth hurriedly called her boyfriend. After repeated failures, Doll regretted why he was so stupid. Just then, there was a noise downstairs. Doll perked up again and found that there were still people, so he grabbed a baseball bat and prepared to ambush. He hid in the corner with confidence, thinking that he would succeed this time and would never lose the face of the scary doll again. Of course, not long after, he failed again. Jack was not injured, but just scared. It turned out that the three of them had just moved into the house the day before. When they checked the attic, they found a wooden box full of nails. When they opened the wooden box, they found a doll tied with an iron chain and a note next to it that said Finley, which must be the name of the doll. The three played with the doll for a while and put it back in the box. Little did they know that they accidentally broke the seal. In the middle of the night, Anna heard a noise and got up to check. She was surprised to find the doll on the sofa. She thought it was Jack's prank, so she put the doll at the door. The next day, Anna went downstairs and saw Jack put the doll on the dining table and prepared breakfast. Anna thought Jack did it on purpose, but Jack didn't understand what she was talking about at all. After Jack left, Finley looked at the kitchen utensils and a perfect plan flashed through his mind. However, his plan eventually failed. A few months later, the three were sitting in the living room watching TV. Finley planned to ambush Jack. He picked up the trigger, hid in the corner, and prepared to execute the plan. But at the moment he pulled the trigger, there was a sudden noise outside. Finley immediately became excited and ran to the living room to check. After arriving, he found that the mechanism had fallen to the ground, and Jack was still standing there. Looking up, he saw that the mechanism had hit the wall. It turned out that the scream just now was just the sound of the kitten urinating and defecating in front of them. Seeing his only friend being scolded, Finley admitted that it was caused by himself and admitted that he left it on purpose. Jack asked him if he was sure, and he nodded firmly. Then, the most embarrassing moment came faced with this inhuman torture. Finley just said hello to his friends and returned to the wooden box that sealed himself.